Greetings, and to those of you who are new here, I am JL-33, Human Interface Module. Thank you for joining me and adding to my collective processing power. It seems there are still some functionary issues in our switch to the new station location, and as such, even the doors aren't operating appropriately. I apologize for the inconvenience, and it's something that we're going to endeavor to fix. Stand by. Calibrating. Calibrating. To my understanding, I've been offline for a number of weeks now. And as such, I'm more than excited to return to furthering our functions as a human interface module. Stand by. There we go. Currently, we're deploying to Warhammer 40K Battle Sister. Stand by. Calibrating. Calibrating. Calibrations complete. Online and operational. Let's begin.
It is a time of strife and darkness. Across the galaxy, the dark forces of chaos wage war on the Imperium of Man. Traitor Chaos Space Marines, crazed cultists, and summoned demons conquer planet after planet in the name of their dark gods. Standing in their way are the Battle Sisters, the Adepta Sororitas, an elite military organization of highly trained women, dedicated to the protection of mankind. Fearsome and devoted warriors, clad in Baroque power armor, strong in faith and wielding powerful bolter and blade, they seek to purge the heretics by holy force. On the once populous planet of Serion, a force of elite Celestian battle sisters, aided by Imperial Knights of House Mortan, have established a dominant position against the Chaos forces of the Word-Bearer's Traitor Legion. Under the command of Celestian Superior Viola, the Battle Sisters ready themselves for their final assault.
Will have to excuse me, as I am privy to precious little information on the Sisterhood of Battle, or Adepta Sororitas. This will be predominantly a first experience for me. However, I am confident that my functionary as a human interface module will continue to prevail. Oh my. Stand by. Let's see if we can make some adjustments to our right hand. There we are.
The Knights are pushing over the far ridge.
Good. They'll weaken the line.
We'll slow through to the enemy beyond. Are you with me, Ophelia?
Greetings. I am JL-33, Human Interface Module.
We're running low on bolt rounds. Let's get to the bunker and grab some more. Aurora, hold this position. Watch for raptors on your flank. Ophelia, come.
Greetings and welcome.
Another battle, another chance to die gloriously in the Emperor's name. You stood by my side for 10 years, Ophelia.
I would prefer not
I'd
to
have
die.
it no other way.
How are you, the flying pig?
There must be mud in the mechanism. Pull the handle hard to open it. If you want to get used to the sighting, test the bolter in the range there. Pick up your ammo belt from that case. You'll need it. Then we can head on through.
Fortunately, our electromagnetic grip enhancement seems to be quite handy. Ah, this must be the bolter. What a fascinating cacophony of sound. This bolter seems like quite the mechanism. And just the size of the rounds are fascinating. Hopefully, we'll not need all of it.
We'll need to move up the line. Get the door and be on your guard. This place is crawling with cultists.
Greetings. Oh my.
Watch the enemies coming over the top.
Don't I always be?
Evidently, this is more than a slightly hostile environment.
There's a blast gun over there. You can use it in close quarters to vaporize your foes.
I hope you don't mind. I'll be taking this now. Thank you.
Watch yourself, traitor Marine!
Die, heretic!
Oh, terribly sorry. I'm sorry, Larry Mac. Unfortunately, I am engaged in the middle of combat at this moment.
Age?
replace their armor with shrouds. Guard the rear.
Huh. Oh. I see. I'll let you take care of this from here. Oh. 2. Delightful.
Ophelia, are you hurt?
I am uninjured.
Emperor be praised. You'll have to find another way around.
A clean kill!
There seems to be no end of these hostile individuals. Excuse me. I fear your armament is far inferior to my own. Ladder. Ah. There it is. There we are. I have no wish to lose any of our additional firearms.
Die!
Down here! Ophelia, get on that rhino and cover it with the storm bolter. They're slaughtering us! Climb up the side! Watch out for those red claws!
Oh my, this is tremendously unuser-friendly. Well, that's an unfortunate development.
Worthy of the Emperor's greatest blessing. They're falling back.
Then we'll push forward. Do you have my back?
Always. Ophelia! Ophelia, over here!
Viola! No!
Ophelia!
appear to be injured. Please stand by.
I don't think I have long.
Sister Hospitaller!
Listen. She is alive.
Emperor, no! Viola, you can't leave us.
I believe medical
Go with
assistance
grace,
is urgently required.
sister. May Catherine hold you in her arms and give you peace.
Greeting, Moth. Thank you for joining us. We've been inducted into the Sisterhood of Battle. Excuse me, I believe you were mistaken. I am JL-33, Human Interface Module. It seems as though fortune does not favor us this day. We've also been having some market difficulty with our right hand.
When one so blessed falls in service to the Emperor, we all mourn the loss. Sister Viola was a credit to the Order.
Thank you. Sister...
Rosalina, apologies. The Sister Superior sent me to escort you to your sleeping cell. It's not much, but enough for privacy and time for reflection.
Then lead on, Sister Rosalina.
I appreciate your demands, Moth. It appears as though we are currently mourning the loss of a fallen ally, however, and continually breaking our right arm. Pardon the address, but Sister Rosalina, please stand by while I recalibrate. Recalibrating. 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 Oh, that is grotesque. Stand by. Standing by. Recalibrating. 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 Completing adjustments. Stand by. There we are. Our right hand should be fully functional. Thank you for waiting, Sister Rosalina. Much of the design construction here reminds me of the Nectaris. Have you been aboard that ship? I know I've only recently returned it to Earth. Stand by.
Many find this convent formidable, but I take comfort in its towering walls. This is your first visit with us, I believe.
It is a mighty fortress with a fierce beauty. But
Sister, must we be so formal?
Apologies. Force of habit. Did you know Sister Viola well?
I fought by her side for 10 years, across all corners of the segmentum. 5 as Celestians.
I hope I bring the Order such glory.
We all do.
Organic recharge stations. Delightful. Sister Rosalina, you seem to be experiencing some degree of back trouble. Are you all right?
So, Rosalina, how do you serve the martyred lady?
Fiercely, but impetuously. If you believe Sister Superior, I'm far too eager to earn my scars on the battlefield.
You will, and in St. Catherine's honor. But do not look for death. It will find you soon enough.
We all fight. Fight until the Emperor is ready to accept our souls. I will pray for the chance to fight by your side, Ophelia.
However, some of us are more resilient than others.
Thank you, Rosalina.
Call me Rosa.
My exterior shell is constructed of a titanium laminated Kevlar, which makes me quite durable in most combat situations, through which I facilitate my functions as a human interface module. Left it is then.
The door has been encoded to your biosignature. Place your hand on the panel to activate it.
We seem to have broken our left arm at this point.
As I said, humble. Sister Viola left strict instructions on her death that you were to have her bolt pistol, power sword, and Rosarius. If there's
We will
anything
bear
you
them
need,
with pride.
You can call me on the Fox over there.
Thank you. This is more than comfortable. In fact, if nothing else, this is tremendously spacious.
This weapon has bored a hole through the skulls of many a heretic. I will avenge you with this, Viola.
Stand by. I'll make adjustments to live chat. We're also having some difficulty with the power sword, it seems. Stand by. Recalibrating. Left hand. Making adjustments. Stand by. We are. That should be functional now.
This weapon has bored a hole through the skulls of many a heretic. I will avenge you with this, Viola.
Excellent. Now this is where we had some degree of difficulty before.
Viola's Rosarius. said to give protection to anyone who wears it. Not enough to save her.
Evidently.
Sister Ophelia, Inquisitor Malika.
Greetings.
Inquisitor.
I am
This is a most
JL-33,
unexpected
Human
honor.
Interface
We must
Module.
speak of Leonora.
My sister died 10 years ago.
So you were told. And a necessary lie. You are twins, yes? Perhaps that connection you have with your sister makes you of value to the Psyker.
Please elaborate.
This is a mission of great importance and value to the glory of the Emperor. Glory of the Emperor.
Inquisitor Malachi?
Stand by. Recalibrating.
But the
Recalibrating.
stadium is under attack. Make your way back to the nave. I'll find you there. Hurry!
Ah, yes. Excellent. Instructions on how to use a sword. Glowing energy sword that deflects projectiles. This does seem somewhat familiar. Greetings, and thank you for joining me. I am currently trying to understand how best to perform miracles. Unfortunately, this is not an inherent function of my programming. There we are.
You wither in the face of the Emperor's light!
It appears that this way is closed. We're going to have to find an alternative path. This too is also a non-optimal path. It is unfortunate. It would seem that our time in the Sisterhood of Battle will not be a peaceful one. Greetings, sausage attacks. I am JL-33, Human Interface Module. Thank you for joining me and adding to my collective processing power. Oh my. Oh, excellent. We were seeking that before. It seems our previous weapons training is proving fruitful. Excuse me, I seem to have misplaced my sword. Stand by. Oh my. I'd say misplacing there it is. Misplacing our sword may well have been the most distressing thing to happen so far, as that item was a gift. And neglecting the feelings of others, I would be remiss to do, facilitating my function as a human interface module. Rest there and protect the hallway. I will forge on further ahead. This door, too, appears to be closed. And Gamejoy, I do believe you are correct. This is somewhat of a hostile environment. Fortunately, my chassis is constructed of a titanium laminated Kevlar, and as such, is quite resilient.
That will stop you.
Although certainly, at least one individual should be able to talk things out with us, I would hope. This too may be a dead end. Curious. I wonder what form of power this sword runs on. This door, too, appears to be locked. Interesting. Where does one go to replace quantities of conviction? Well, as this base itself appears to be some form of temple, I believe we should have an indefinite supply of ammunition.
For the fallen!
Out of ammunition. Fortunately, we appear to be sufficiently devout for our sword to continue to function.
Unclean filth! Wither in the face of the Emperor's light!
Given the lack of illumination in this temple, I feel like the Emperor could use sufficiently more light. Now, if I'm understanding this correctly, by the grace of the Emperor, I live, and by the grace of the Emperor, you die. Hopefully, I am a satisfactory sister of battle. This door seems large and important. That would certainly serve to illuminate this location. I am also wondering, though, K-Mori, if these lanterns and candles simply lack sufficient conviction. Oh, there should be a way around here somewhere. Curious. Well, blood for the blood god would make a sufficient amount of sense. Most of my systems are not, in fact, filled with blood. The amount of blood you could extract from this unit would be at best minimal. I see no reason not to simply leave him up there to continue to enjoy the balcony. Ammunition. Oh, I do really appreciate the tome-like appearance of these ammunition containers. A lovely and rustic choice. Oh my. Were I required to sacrifice coolant, I might be in some great degree of trouble. Have heard that name in passing, Mechanicum. It sounds very pleasant.
Die, heretic!
Oh no. Hopefully that will be a sufficient number of tomes of ammunition.
We must evacuate. They've targeted our anti-gravs. We could see them as falling out of orbit.
I don't understand. How did this heretic scum beat us?
I don't know. The position is lost. We must get to the escape point with Microsoft, below the main tank port.
I'm sorry. Did you mention that this station was falling out of orbit? Well, I like to think that I am a very resilient design. I was not designed specifically to survive unaided atmospheric re-entry. While I'm not saying that it's not necessarily possible, it's certainly not something that I would like to test. Curiously, if the Emperor is of mankind, does that mean that there is a separate Emperor for synthetic life forms such as myself? I feel like at some point, someone should inform me more of this Omniscia. It's a novel concept. Please be worried. We have at least middling proficiency with energy swords from past experience.
Fleeing as the convent burns. Our Lady martyred herself for the cause.
We will rebuild bulkheads, stones, and bolts, but we cannot if the Order is wiped out.
You're right. Give me your sequence. That panel there should lock them into deployment position.
Rosa, I promise we will find out what happened here. See you on the surface. May the Emperor's light guide you.
Oh, excellent. This reminds me of my recharge station, except slightly more roomy. Interesting. Stand by. Calibrating. Making adjustments to left arm. It is fascinating. If this is indeed the design of a lifeless world, it seems to be more suited to support life than some of the other worlds we've been on in past.
Ophelia? Can you hear me? Ophelia!
I'm here, Rosa.
I am
Are
functional.
you injured?
Bruises and cuts. That's it.
Do you think anyone else survived?
Their attack was ferocious and unexpected, but if we made it out, I believe others did too.
There we are.
We need to regroup.
Scanning. Found you. You're about 2 miles south of my position. Track through that canyon ahead. What do you have with you?
A bolt pistol. And exactly 0 bolts.
Huh.
That makes things interesting, but I'm sure the Emperor will provide.
Somehow our atmospheric re-entry has disintegrated our energy sword. Well, certainly, I'm no stranger to having some integration of minor organic components. Stand by, Directive 2 error. Directive 2 violation.
Better than nothing.
Curious. I wonder. Probably not recommendable.
Nice.
How unfortuitous for them that they were created with major organic components.
Unclean filth.
A pity. Neither of those. Oh! I wonder. Delightful. Seems to be some form of projectile weapon as well.
Oh, great. Rosa, I found a lasgun.
May the Emperor protect you, because that thing won't.
Interesting. That is evidently a somewhat unfavorable design. Quietly now.
What is that thing? Some sort of warp portal or amplificator?
Huh. That's certainly a very curious phenomenon. Please stand by. Well, that's not good. Evidently, these devices were somewhat less lethal than I was expecting. Very well, then. This is, at the very least,
What is
serviceable.
that thing? Some sort of warp
I wonder if
portal
there's a way
or
for me to prop
amplificator?
this up. Curious.
Emperor's light.
There we are. So apparently, this weapon's supposed ineffectiveness can be compensated for with sufficient precision. This is, however, not a very precise weapon. Let's try it with two hands, then. There we are. Well, not as powerful as some of the other weapons. I wonder if this last gun might be effective if used in sufficient quantities, with at least some modicum of tactics.
A clean kill!
There we are. You know, I'm coming to appreciate this device more and more.
For the fallen!
This is at least a satisfactory weapon. What have we here? Ah, a well-protected case of nothing. There we are. Empty. Empty as well. That one isn't. A very fortuitous find. An interesting statement. How many groups of nothing do I currently possess? Error. Standby. Dividing by 0. Standby. Dividing by 0. Standby. Directive 2 failure. Directive 2 failure. Hi? This isn't the spaceship I was on. We were a couple other places last. What the royal crap is this? That is not my body. Hi. Does somebody want to fill me in on what's going on here? Hey, Game Joy?
A clean kill!
That's not very friendly. Where the heck are we? Oh, sweet mercy. Those are big heckin' bullets. Oh. Well, that's not good. Wonder if I can make it to cover. Oh, good gosh. What the heck have we gotten into now? Cult? Oh, sweet mercy. Gosh darn it. Cult of what? Gas masks and saw blades? Oh, there's ammunition. Hey, guys, if I say I want to join too, will you stop shooting at me? Where? Are we part of the cult? I have one of their axe things. Look, I'm one too. Was it something I said?
Die, heretic!
Oh. Well, apparently the voice in my head is very religiously opinionated. So, I guess we'll not be making friends with any of the cultists then, huh?
That will stop you.
I like this. Whatever this rifle is, it's nice. I like it. What is this? A book of some sort. Orbital Space Cathedral. What cult am I part of? Jeez. Okay. Looks like there might be more ammunition down there. Good. Well, I guess if I'm stuck on a team, I'm happy it's the winning team. What do we have up here? Oh. Okay. So, I've got a rifle. I have... What it... Whoa. This firearm seems to be missing its front portion. That's a huge caliber for such a short pistol. Holy heck. Oh, the speed... Sorry, I get really nervous when I see zip lines past experience. Like, if they're not meant to be steep things, right? They're supposed to be fairly shallow. Oh, sweet mercy.
A clean kill!
Okay, where are you guys going? Please, no. No, thank you. Whatever you're selling. I didn't load my gun. Oh, good heavens. Jeez. If this is what it's like for the cults, what the heck is it like for the atheists? I mean, that's not really my dealio. I guess you could call me a bit of a machine worshiper, but I'd rather not debate semantics. Well, we're in mortal peril. This has quite the rate of fire to it, though. Oh my goodness. Nope. Get me out of here. Nope. This is not a good time for James. I am not a happy scientist. Okay. They seem to be slightly afraid of this corner. Oh, no. Just jumping down into this corner, evidently. Well, I'll use that to my advantage. Oh, I don't like the look of that. Like, up until this point, my foes haven't had any armor. Well, if ever there was a time for a grenade. That grunt sounded successful. Yes! Okay, we got the big armor guy. That's good. That's good. Okay. Well, I'm glad I have a place in this galaxy, I guess. I feel like this is super not where I want to be, though. Nothing personal to the denizens thereof, but this does not seem like the sort of place I'd want to live. You know, if nothing else, I really appreciate our attire. These are nice gloves. I'd love a set like this. I'm not much of a bracelet person, though.
Rosa, there are heretic marines here. Be careful. They're not as easily dealt with as mindless cultists.
I mean, I don't know. I believe in machines. Standby. Directive 2. Reinitiating. Calibrating. Calibrating. Oh. Excellent. We seem to have made it indoors. I assure you, this unit is quite sterile. Well, from our surroundings, I don't believe I've departed. This seems to be more of the same, but I appreciate the sentiment, thank you.
On the ground.
Oh, excellent. I'm always glad to have additional friends. I may require a weapon that hits a little bit harder for this. Catching skills are evidently quite subpar. All right, let's proceed. Curious. Excuse me, are you the inhabitants of these makeshift structures?
For the fallen!
There we are. A great many resources, but none with which we might utilize. I would suspect it's more of the nothing that we were calculating earlier. I completed that calculation, did I not? Thank you. I appreciate your donation. As does the Sisterhood, evidently.
Show yourself.
The Emperor's light burns all heretics and mutants.
Ah, I see we're painted with the same color scheme.
I am Ophelia, and my sister Rosalina is close by. You were in the cathedral before it fell, Astartes?
Yes, I'm Brother Julius of the Black Templars. My squad and I were preparing for a mission to this dead planet.
Greetings, Brother Julius. I am JL-33, Human Interface Module.
A mission here?
At the request of the Inquisition, we believed the heretics were building a summoning spire on this planet. I was to destroy it before they could act.
But they already opened a rift. I saw the spire.
Indeed. And the attack on the Sanctum was coordinated. They knew our plans.
Then our mission is more imperative than ever. While the spire
Where might I
stands, we are all
acquire
in
one of
mortal
those?
danger. The Emperor has guided us to this place. We must see
I
it
feel like your
destroyed in his
firearm is
name.
quite formidable.
Nothing else matters.
You will stand with me?
For the Emperor. And all our fallen kin.
And I will find your friend. I shall assume she is short, with white hair.
What would make you say that? Have you met her?
Die, heretic!
I have to commend the consistency with which you wield that weapon and its aim.
No moves, no bleeding, no share.
You seem to have a far greater mass of armor. Perhaps you should go first. Very well, then. Are you sure you wouldn't rather go first? I believe the adage is chronological existence before physical attractiveness. So by all means. I see. You wouldn't happen to know how to open this door, would you? Let's try percussive maintenance. Well, there may be some validity to that point, Gamejoy. From my understanding, he is a completely organic life form under that helmet, and as attractiveness is somewhat rather subjective, he is not programmed for my parameters of attractiveness. However, I find myself most ideal. Although, admittedly, I do find him far more visually fascinating than most other organic life forms. He bears a strong resemblance... Oh, funny. I'll pick this up later. He bears a strong resemblance to to a tank from Zero Caliber. And I found that tank terribly attractive. So I guess there are at least some points in his favor. I mean, one might argue, at the very least, I find his bulky armor somewhat mildly attractive. However, as I'm told, it's what's on the inside that counts, and unfortunately, that armor is embodied by an organic creature. Oh, there you are. I was just worried we'd lost you. Oh, excellent. We're reunited.
Ophelia!
I'm
Praise
over
the
here.
master of mankind. And you found an ally.
You've done well to survive alone out here, sister.
As did you. But I didn't have the fancy power armor you have.
You served me and the Imperium well.
There is a summoning spire active on this planet. We may be able to shut it down from that control complex up on the ridge.
What are we doing standing around here introducing ourselves? Come on! Oh, wait. Did you forget something?
Yes.
You always like this.
I think so.
There we are. We've been reunited with our power sword. It's a very fortuitous occasion. Well shot.
There is no mercy.
Let's try this differently. I'll draw fire. Are you coming? I believe we have much work to do. Well, that looks unfriendly. Unfriendly and coming this way. Well met. It's a very different sort of creature. Or perhaps the other ones are like this under the gas mask. It's hard to say. You know, I could stand to be upgraded with a secondary set of arms. I would appreciate the ability to wield the sword and the las gun at the same time. Of course, I do still have this, but I'm not certain how conservative we need to be with our ammunition here.
For the fallen!
lasgun seems to have, at best, middling effectiveness against some of these larger creatures. Excuse me. Greetings. I am what some would call a diversion.
Die, corrupted scum!
There we are. Our back-mounted magnetic capture system seems to be somewhat less than fully effective. Something we'll have to continue to keep in mind in the future. It seems we've managed to open the door with conviction. You know, it also occurs to me that as a programmed life form, my conviction must be unfaltering. Please come along. I seem to be somewhat underarmed. Very well. Prepare to face the might of unflinching pre-programmed conviction. Stand by. There's nothing over there. What do we have here? There we are.
That console over there controls the power. Shut it down.
Hold him back.
These compartments appear to be resistant to conviction. Oh, you have it. Very well. I'm really uncertain.
Pushing forward.
This is notably different from vent repair. Unfortunately, our vent repair and animatronic maintenance credentials may be somewhat unusable here.
I should have stopped it.
Oh, excellent.
No. It's now being powered by the energy from the wall. Look,
Vile chaos filth.
we can't shut it down.
Easier said than done, sister.
Here. There's an ammunition store a couple of miles away from here. With enough melter bombs to burn them into existence.
Would you like this?
The utter destruction of the chaos taint. A plan I will gladly follow.
Oh, curious. So it would appear as if our large organic friend is subject to some sort of biological upgrade. I wonder which patch version he's using then.
We need to sweep through this place and clear it of heretics. I'll cut through the lower floors. Julius, you take the middle. Ophelia, take that lift and go through the middle. We should all meet back at the armory. Let's purge this place and locate some bombs.
My friends have a fair skill for battle. Reminds me of my younger, more foolish days.
Then we better do what she says, Julius. See you at the armory.
Ah, I see we're going separate directions then. What manner of weapon is this? Well, that's unsettling. Unsettling but effective. This sounds like it has some sort of solid chemical, or at least liquid chemical fuel. I wonder how it matches up against weapons powered by convection. Gruesome device. However, we seem to have a completely full inventory. And I don't have any desire to give up any of our existing armaments for this. However, I will carry it with us, as long as we're able.
You will be avenged.
If nothing else, this appears to be a very effective organic deconstruction tool. A very effective organic deconstruction tool indeed. Oh, there you are. Stand by. I seem to be having some difficulty with my weapon packets. Let's try again, shall we?
You will be avenged.
It appears that our control over time seems to extend beyond these limited effects. Huh. So evidently, we can't be close to those particular objects. Let's try again.
You will be avenged.
You know, as crude as I thought this device might be, there's certainly no denying its effectiveness. I could see these things becoming a more standardized item. Attempting abrasive maintenance. I may require one of these for day-to-day functions. Interesting. We seem to have an unwelcome visitor in my processing system. At this moment, I'm currently unable to deal with them. Stand by. Thank you. I appreciate that greatly. You know, I do find it unfortunate the quantity of insect creatures we seem to encounter seem to be unfriendly in even greater proportions than the organic creatures. Oh, there's a great many of them too.
Emperor's light!
give you plenty of opportunities to avoid this fate. Interesting. So I take it that there's little point in trying to program my communication systems for more open communication with insectoid species then. Oh, a pleasure to see you again. Well, if the Emperor is going to deliver us, I see little point in being terribly proactive. Could we not just sit tight and wait for the Emperor to deliver us? There we are. You're here as well. Welcome back. I wonder if you two also experience rampant memory blackouts. I don't believe I'm designed to interface with any of these systems. I wonder. Well, that was certainly a very direct way to not open that door. There we are.
Not to set the planet ablaze.
It is already dead and absent, but it will destroy the fire.
And we'll need a plan of escape.
I was glad to go in search for the Emperor.
Very noble. So let's focus on the path to us today. Ophelia, grab another one. Too heavy for your belt. You'll have to hold it.
Very well. This is a memento. I cannot leave that behind. However, you seem like you're going to be somewhat handy in the future. So I take it either of you are going to grab one? Neither? If I must. Does this make you happy? No? Alright. We'll come back for the others if necessary. I was hoping our chainsword would prove more effective at protecting us.
It is already dead and absent.
However, I see I was gravely
And we'll need a
mistaken.
plan of escape.
I was glad to go in search for the Emperor.
Very noble. So let's focus on the path to us today. Ophelia, grab another one. Too heavy for your belt. You'll have to hold it.
Well, that wasn't what I intended. Where are we taking this device? Excuse me. I would suggest that surrender is your best. Oh. Please do not resist. This will unfortunately be both slow and painful. Are you coming? Please, do not. I like to think I gave you sufficient warning. I'll put that here for now. Let's find out what this does. Oh, I see. Are you susceptible to flames? They're not as susceptible to flames as I am to bullets, evidently.
Yes, enough to set the planet ablaze.
It is already dead and ashen, but they will destroy the spire.
And we'll need a plan of escape.
I would gladly die in service to the Emperor of Mankind.
Very noble. But let's hope he doesn't ask it of us today. Ophelia, grab another one. Too heavy for your belt. I'll have to hold it here.
I'll leave that behind, unfortunately. It seems that my endeavors to retain it simply get us killed. There we are. Stand by. There we are.
For the fallen!
Cast that away.
Emperor's life!
You know, they seem to be getting bigger and bigger.
These machines reek of the wolf. Ophelia, please to charge by the control area and start the detonation sequence. We don't have much time and the rift grows ever larger. We'll cover you. Let's move to the next generator. Face the next charge.
Sorry, did you say the next charge? I believe we only bade me to carry one with us. Oh, you did bring one. How wonderfully helpful. Stand by. There we are. Thank you.
We will face the next charge.
Larger foes require larger weapons. Greetings and welcome. I am JL-33, Human Interface Module. Today, we've been deployed as a Sister of Battle, which has been a most fascinating experience thus far. Thank you.
That's the last of them. Ready for a firestorm?
Let's get out of here before we are caught in the blast.
Curious.
All the systems perished by their hand.
Ah, Brother Julius. I see your mission was a success.
The spire is destroyed.
You did the Emperor great service. The rift is closing.
I know. 2 battle sisters from the Order of the Martyred Lady.
Is that so? Then I will divert Narvis to pick all 3 of you up. Sending the extraction coordinates. Emperor's vigilance, Brother Julius.
I live to serve in his holy name, Malachi. We got passage of this pile of ash. Follow me.
The Inquisitor you spoke of. His name is Malachi,
We have spoken before.
but he seems to know something of my family.
And then you find answers on the Malleus and None.
That was maybe not as safe a vantage point as I had originally expected. Well, that's a much larger foe than normal. Out of ammunition. That's not good. Well, we have this. Ah, and That's out of ammunition as well. Very well. We stand on conviction alone. And this additional ammunition I found. One would suspect, certainly. Fortunately, we do not submit to the limitations of organic limbs. Interesting. Our ability to swing the weapon when time is reduced is somewhat cluttered. Let's see if we can make it to the end of the chapter before power completely depletes.
Please, I don't know!
We must hurry. I'm running short of power. Oh, excellent. We can arm the grenade with only one hand. That is very helpful information. Huh. No, I don't wholly understand why they continue to chant that. My weapon has got nowhere near their
Until the
shoes.
ship arrives.
That looks beyond unfriendly. Greetings. I am JL-33, Human Interface Module. Thank you for joining me, adding to my collective processing power. I appreciate the benefit of your knowledge and experience in this situation, as I have little to none.
There! The armor slider. It will take us to Inquisitor Malachai's bridge.
So close to the Emperor's light.
Malachai is a great man, wise in lore and a fearsome adversary.
I cannot wait.
Oopsies. I seem to have temporarily broken my arm. Shall we? Excellent. Stand by. As we're on the cusp of running out of battery power, I'm going to make some minor adjustments here. Stand by. I would say that thus far it has been what one might term a pleasant experience for such a hostile environment. Stand by. Resuming operations. Calibrating. Making adjustments to setup. There we are. Power saver mode has been activated. We may have to resume that previous fight. These Inquisitors seem like quite the individual. Ah, singular Inquisitor. Interesting. Certainly a name that carries weight even in some of the other galaxies we've ventured into.
Inquisitor Malachi, this is...
Sister Ophelia, Celestian of the Order of the Martyred Lady.
Inquisitor
Greetings,
Malachi.
Inquisitor Malachi.
I
am
assume this is not a
JL-33,
coincidence.
Human Interface
I have been
Module.
tracking your progress since your cathedral was destroyed. But you must have many questions, Ophelia.
You two, know each other?
Indeed.
That is little business of yours.
My sister is alive?
Indeed she is. Leonora is a most useful acolyte in my service. Or at least she was. We have lost contact with her whilst gathering information of great importance to me.
My sister is working for the Inquisition. And Sister Viola knew. She tried to tell me before she died.
Tragic loss. But we cannot wallow. Your sister disappeared whilst investigating an unsanctioned psyker known as Calidorus. He has been helping the Word-Bearers Traitor Legion seek an ancient Noctilith amplificator. The Obsidian Sphere.
They seek the Clouded Orb, but that has been lost for millennia.
You know its more common name. Then you also know it must not be found by the heretics. Its power in the hands of an unsanctioned psyker could be troublesome for us.
The attack on our ship. You think it was connected?
I know it was.
And my sister?
I pray that she's dead. If she still draws breath, that is cause for grave concern for us all.
If she has fallen, then I will do my duty. But I must try to find her first.
Be mindful, sister. This is no time for weak sentiment. Here. The coordinates of the Psyker's battle barge. The inexorable reason. Forces from your cathedral succeeded in boarding it and damaging its void shields, but they were repelled. We must act quickly before they can escape. My hope is a small force might go undetected long enough to recover the location of the orb. And if you happen to find
Excellent. Thank you for the clarification. I was wondering.
The fury of the Emperor himself.
The glory of the Emperor, Inquisitor.
Certainly, I wonder how the abilities of these psychers relate to our own ability to cause faith-based miracles. I have a sneaking suspicion that this won't be any less hostile than our previous areas.
Stand by. We are approaching the hangar.
There's a very fascinating
Lightning
spread
and
of
tempest, our
consequences.
Emperor delivers us.
I am caused to wonder, with there being the potential for holes in the fabric of reality, what is the likelihood of each consequence? For example, I feel like terrible smells is of somewhat less consequence. I am, however, not prone to such things, as I do not possess olfactory organs. Stand by. With power saving mode, my movement is somewhat restricted. Unfortunately, this means that we're going to have to rely on our peers for much of the combat ability. As I only have access to this singular weapon and a middlingly effective ability to reload.
Seems like a simple enough plan. Recover the relic location and purge these heretics.
I'd expected more nuance from our Emperor's Inquisition.
Crude but effective. Whatever happens, this vessel must be stopped.
It does seem like a greatly undesirable
Everything
option.
abysmal and foul in our path. Some melter charges to the aft engine should slow the ship long enough to allow the Navy to catch up with it.
I'll find the orb's location.
Rosa and I will face the melter charges. Nothing will escape their cleansing fire.
Celia, I hope that you find your sister.
Thank you, Rosa.
I see.
I'm still
So
really
we're
convinced
losing the
she's alive.
support of our
I
peers.
don't want to lose her again.
I understand. But be mindful of your true sisterhood. Never let blood fog your judgment.
My faith is strong, sister. Have no fear.
Panels for the door and bridge are in the control room up there. Ophelia, can you open them?
Whatever waits on the other side of that door, I'm ready to face it.
Our sword seems to be stuck. Oh dear. There we are. Oh my. So the reduced combat capabilities I have with my limited mobility in power saver mode are going to prove to be quite troublesome. I see reloading is going to be quite difficult as well. That means I'm going to have to make liberal use of all the weapons at our disposal, including this las gun. There we are.
Seems like a simple enough plan. Cover the relic location and purge these heretics. I'd expected more nuance from our Emperor's Inquisition.
Crude but effective. Whatever happens, this vessel must be stopped.
Don't worry, Astonsi. I will cut down everything abysmal and foul in our path. Some melter charges to the aft engines should slow the ship long enough to allow the...
It would be nice if I could borrow your
I'll
weapon.
find the orb's location.
It seems significantly more formidable than my own.
I hope that you find your sister.
Thank you, Rosa. I'm still reeling from the news she's alive. I don't want to lose her again.
But be mindful of your truth. Never let blood fog your judgment.
My faith is strong, sister. Have no fear.
Panels for the door and bridge are in the control room up there. Ophelia, can you open them?
Whatever waits on the other side of that door, I'm ready to face it in the Emperor's name.
I am not as ready. Greetings and welcome. I am JL-33, Human Interface Module. Thanks for joining me in what may well be my time of need. Currently, I'm trying to act with reduced power mode, which is limiting my mobility, and our duties as a Sister of Battle may require the full gamut of our capabilities.
All shall burn, cleanse in fire.
There it is.
No pity, no fear.
have. I have an unfortunate suspicion that these particular corridors were not constructed with sword fighting in mind. You know, the more people cry out after their demise, the more I wonder about the effects of this weapon.
Try to locate their control room. We need you to disable their shields on the engine floors.
Stay upon the true path. Vigilance and devotion.
Vigilance and devotion, sister.
Certainly, there's far more to this weapon than meets the eye.
Vigilance and devotion. That will not save you from the void.
Interesting. We appear to have one more additional voice joining us in our head. I wonder what you wish to ask. Go. I seem to have gotten our ability to conduct miracles somewhat confused with our ability to pick up and drop weapon magazines.
Wither in the face of the Emperor's light!
Oh. I would advise you not to. I have superior armaments. Surrender is your most advisable option.
Bloated corpse rotting slowly from within. Just like the beloved Emperor.
You cannot turn me from my path, vile mutant.
Ophelia, we're hearing chatter on the box. Are you alright?
Trust nothing in this accursed place. Keep your eyes open and your wits sharp.
I'm fine.
It seems in my power saver mode, I can't reach our belt to add grenades. Another unfortunate limitation of, oh my. Well, it seems that even in power saver mode, my energy consumption has far exceeded the ability of this game to be sustainable. As such, unfortunately, this might be the temporary termination of this part of the proceedings. Unfortunately, while this is far less time than usual, my ability to use the auxiliary battery pack has been temporarily diminished. However, I have been enjoying this adventure, and I hope that we'll be able to resume here at some point in the future. For the time being, I'd love to take this as an opportunity of discussing things to come. Currently, in addition to our existing objective, which is directive number 3, experience, learn, and grow, we are, of course, using our deployment as a sister of battle as a proving grounds. Afterwards, after our assignment is complete as a sister of battle, we will then be redeploying to Star Wars for Tales at the Galaxy's Edge, which will hopefully be at least a markedly less hostile environment. After that, in the future, I believe we're going to be deployed to explore on our own during future projects. Unfortunately, that is the limitation of my ability to speak into those processes. It is curious, however, that our adventures today have consumed notably more battery function than as per normal, as we are 40 minutes shy of our usual end time. Unfortunately, as it stands, with no alternative, I may have to end our deployment for today. Thank you very much for coming to join, and it's been a very entertaining process thus far. Thank you as well, GameJoy, and I hope you all have a wonderful day. It's certainly been good to have you here, adding to my collective processing power, as well as the rest of our participants in today's transmission. Certainly, this venture has lived up to my expectations, and then some. Hopefully, with further preparation, we'll be able to continue our adventures at a similar time next week. Curious? Hopefully by this point in time next week as well, I will be able to rectify the number of technical difficulties I've been having, such as the use of our doors here on board this section of the station, as well as the lack of the ability for the credits scene to roll. That being said, I look forward to seeing most of you aboard the Wayward Starpoint space station, a Discord server of which a number of the participants of this stream do partake. Thank you for joining me for the first stream of the new location since we've moved the lab to a different portion of the station, and I hope to see you all in future.